For a while, covering a big part of the state. So as I said, it is a weather impact alert day. It's going to impact you this morning if you have anywhere to be, and even could impact your evening commute as well. And there is a running list of school delays and closings. You see them scrolling right now at the bottom of your screen. If you missed your school, you can go to KARE11.com/closings. But we're going to bring you team coverage this morning. We got Cece on the roads. Michelle is out tracking conditions as well. But let's get out to John with more on this storm this morning. Hey, John.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, it is coming down right now. I just got a new update run. The model comes in every hour now when you're inside an actual storm. Looks like most of the snow will fall before 9 a.m. Not all of the snow. Most of the snow, 80% of it, will fall before 9 o'clock this morning. I've got the impact out until 9 p.m. just because I do think that new model run show we'll keep the light snow in effect through probably that 9 o'clock hour. Might even have some flurries into the overnight hours as well. But roads should improve. They'll go from, okay, what if they're 8 out of 10 bad right now or 9 out of 10 bad? They'll probably go to a 6 out of 10 bad at noon. I think we'll see an improvement, but it still impacts you. So we're seeing the snowy roads. Caution, of course, while you're driving, and you might need your snow blowers today. Some of us are going to pick up half a foot. Best chance for half a foot is in the pink, but I have to make a slight adjustment to this. I would adjust this one county south. That means Brainerd, you're now on the edge for lesser amounts. Mankato, Redwood Falls, Morton, Wilmer, your amounts just went up. We'll talk about it. We'll take a deep dive into the forecast in a bit.
Hey there, as you can see from this road conditions MnDOT map, across the metro, roads are either partially covered or now, as we're moving closer to the 7 o'clock hour, completely covered. So just keep that in mind as you head out the door. And because of those conditions, I'm seeing crashes, stalled vehicles pop up across the metro. This is a newer one. I mentioned it a few minutes ago. Vadnais Heights, Highway 61 northbound. It looks like a spin out here. You can't really tell where the lines are on some of these roads, so that can make it hard when you're out there. Of course, here, this could have been a case of it looks like it's just snow, but it's slick. So it's on this left side's blocked, but if you're headed this way towards White Bear Lake or Jim Lake, just use some extra caution. A lot of folks out on the road, my thought process here is a lot of people are trying to get out early, but because of that, you can see a lot of stop and go and slowing. And a lot of this too is backups from crashes. So I'll have a look at where the most impactful crashes are when I see you in a few minutes.
Yikes. All right. Thanks for that, Cece. And as you just heard from John and Cece, the snow is definitely going to impact your commute this morning, maybe even lingering into the evening hours. And it comes as a lot of people are heading out of town for the holiday season. We're bringing you team coverage as you make your way out the door. Gordon is tracking conditions in the Northwest Metro. But first, let's get over to Michelle Beck, who's live in Minneapolis. Hey, Michelle.
Yeah, Alicia, good morning to you. We're just overlooking I-94 right now. Take a look behind me. You can see it's fairly well paved, clear that plows have gone by, especially for the left lane on the screen you see right there. Cars moving this one pretty slowly. That's just been the average speed, I would say, from what I've seen this morning here. But when it comes to those other lanes, it's really hard to make out, like that middle one. It's pretty much snow covered since we were last out here 15 minutes ago, even 30 minutes ago. I would say that the depth of the snow here, it's only piled obviously, on top of each other. We can no longer see the ground that was there here. But I spoke with State Patrol about wintertime crashes. One lieutenant warning wherever you crash, it's likely someone else will crash there too.
If you can, safely move your vehicle off onto the shoulder, or if you can go up to the next exit, and this is talking about the highway specifically, go onto city streets, parking lot, and then exchange your information there and or get law enforcement there. And the big thing is, if you can't move your vehicle, call for help immediately, call 911, and then keep your seatbelt on. That's going to be the safest thing for you.
And right now, he went on to say that deadly crashes across the state have increased. We're 17% higher this year than we were last year. And so obviously, you want to slow down. And that's a point that I'm going to talk more about coming up in the next half hour. And until then, I'll give you more live checks here over 94. Alicia.
Yeah, just be patient today. All right. Looking forward to that, Michelle. Thank you. Right now, there's no snow emergencies declared just yet in Minneapolis or St. Paul, but it is important to remember the guidelines for if and when that is going to happen this season. Now, Minneapolis special parking rules will go into effect, allowing city crews to plow streets. The guidelines change, though, based on how long the snow emergency is in effect and whether or not the streets are plowed. You can sign up for alerts on the city's website. They also have a great app you can use. Over in St. Paul, snow emergency parking rules start at 9 p.m. the day they're declared. Again, they haven't declared one yet. Now, to avoid a ticket or tow, watch for night plow route signs and day plow route signs. You can sign up for alerts on their city's website as well. All right, we are live in Northwest Metro, and Gordon Severson woke up early to join us. He is in Albertville. Gordon, thank you for joining us and giving us a glimpse at what Albertville is looking like this morning.
Yeah, no problem. This is the St. Michael Albertville area, and this is 94 behind me. We wanted to give you a look at what drivers are seeing this morning. And so far, the last couple of minutes that we've been here, we haven't really seen drivers slowing down all that much. The only drivers that are slowing down right now are the truckers. And I think a big reason for that is people are maybe not really seeing it as much on the road. But if you look over here on the ramps, there's a lot of snow that's accumulating. So you might not see it as much on the highway, but the on-ramps and exit ramps, you're probably going to see more snow. So take it easy if you're going on that area. And I did just kind of a basic, very rudimentary measurement of the snow here, and I measured about 2 to 3 inches of accumulating snow. It's really going to depend on where you are. I saw that Wright County, they posted some information on their Facebook page. They're expecting to see anywhere from 4 to 6 inches. That's what they're preparing for their snowplow crews, and then maybe another inch or two as the day goes on. And they actually mentioned something that had not occurred to me is, well, the timing of this storm isn't exactly ideal when it comes to this morning commute. It is really ideal when it comes to the holidays, because it comes a few days before that busy holiday travel weekend this weekend. So hopefully all of this is cleaned up before everyone hits the road for the holidays.
I know a lot of us parents will be digging out, but I know, Gordon, you have some kiddos at home who are probably super excited to be playing in the snow today.
Oh, they're excited.
Love it. All right, we'll check back in with you.
They're ready to go
a little later. And hey, as he mentioned, a big busy holiday travel rush right now. We're keeping tabs on MSP Airport this morning. One delay did pop up here in the last 30 minutes for planes headed out of MSP. So far, no cancellations. Again, if you have a flight this morning, though, check your flight status before you make your way to the airport. Parking lots there are also more than 40% full at this hour. TSA wait time still less than 15 minutes at Terminal 1 and Terminal 2, so not horrible. Hey, if you haven't already, scan this QR code, open your phone's camera app, hold it up to your TV screen, put it up to that QR code, and it'll bring you right to the download app spot for our weather app. You can get customized forecasts, alerts, and you can keep an eye on the radar this morning. In less than 12 hours, you have the chance to sit in on the St. Paul City Council's discussion of the 2025 budget. The council approved the plan 5-1 last week. The special meeting is in case they need to vote or override any vetoes by Mayor Melvin Carter. They say they have no indication he plans to do that, but he did say their plan will cut millions of dollars from police and city services. The council approved a 5.9% property tax increase compared to the mayor's original 8% increase. Tonight, we're expecting to find out who's going to be the next superintendent of St. Paul, as well as school district there. In the last 8 hours, the school board wrapped up its discussion, but hadn't settled on a final decision just yet. They're considering 3 finalists who spent the week visiting schools, meeting with staff members, and doing public interviews. Their pick should be announced tonight at the board's regular meeting, so we'll have to wait and find out.